and like the worst week of my life. Actually, there's been a few worst weeks of my life when it comes to business, but the one for StartupBus was the 2012 StartupBus, where every day we just had something go wrong. You know, on one day we faced a $50,000 working capital deficiency, meaning we had the cash, but there was a delay that Stripe was going to pay us. And actually, Max Mullen, who's now at Instacart, he solved that problem. On another day, we had the Louisiana conductor book 2 buses and just try to fix that situation. You don't want to be in the hook for another $20,000 thing that you're not going to use. But like then, as that 2012 event happened, where we had 300 people, we also had a bus supplier that was carrying, that was 4 buses from the East Coast, 120 people, and they said they dropped everyone off at Nashville, and then I get an email from this bastard, a prick of a guy that was running the company. He goes to me, "If you don't pay us $20,000, we're going to leave everyone in Nashville overnight." And I'm just like, "Come on, dude. Like, are you serious?" So, you know, how do you deal with a situation like that? And we didn't even know if the buses were going to be there the next morning or stick around or drive in the direction we wanted until the buses actually left that next day. So that was interesting. And then it got worse because then we had South by Southwest, our partner. And by the way, this is the reason why we don't work with South by anymore. We pay them $10,000 for the privilege of renting a 1-hour room, 2-hour room as part of the conference, just to make them happy. But they wouldn't let anyone come in unless they had a Southby badge, which I guess if you look in the fine print is part of the rules, but when you're paying them $10,000 to get a room, which we could have gone somewhere else, it was just ridiculous. And the year before it was fine. So they wouldn't let people come into their finals. And this is like 300 people. This is their grand finale. They haven't slept in a week. And they get rejected at the door by a barricade of South by Southwest people. And so what happened was a riot got formed. We had people chanting. We're like, "Bring us South by." And I had the South by people going, "Control your people." And I was literally the only person in that room that could resolve the situation. I had conductors yelling at me, going, "Let's just go to a restaurant. Here, just give me the permission. We'll take over that restaurant and put down $1,000. And I just was like, I can't think right now. So the South by guy, Chris Valentine, he pulled me into the stairwell and was like, "Just take your time, 15 minutes. And we managed to kind of find a solution within the next hour. But that was bad. That was like a 300-person riot. You know, it was just far out at this big conference. Yeah.